is ticketing just the next mainstream use case we're going to see in like maybe even this year, 2022, maybe 2023?
Yeah, I mean, I think ticketing is a pretty easy one, right? It's a pretty easy one to see the value of, and it's also like it's a digital asset, right? Like most of these tickets are digital assets. It's a lot harder to tokenize a non-digital, like a physical asset. Like if you think about something like real estate, the tokenizing that is a whole different beast than tokenizing something like a ticket, right? Which is already a digital asset. So I think that makes it like a really easy one to implement because it's a strict improvement from the existing system, right? And there's a few reasons for that. One, you get a marketplace with inherent buyer and seller protection. The smart contract isn't going to release the ticket to someone who hasn't paid the full amount, and it's not going to give you a fake ticket because it's publicly verifiable. And you also can't, like, again, you can't have fakes, right? Someone can't spoof the ticket because it's very easy to see that this is from the actual collection where the tickets came from. It's tradable. The creators of the ticket can get royalties from it, which is great for them. Why would they not want royalties? And you get and you get the kind of the market pricing, right? It's like when you go and try to buy and sell tickets on something like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, those are inefficient markets because they are not meant for what you're looking for, and they are not the only market that you're trying to use to find these things. So it's fragmented. It's like non-standardized. There's just a lot of problems with buying and selling on those. And I personally have experienced those when trying to, in the past, I bought some concert tickets. It was one of those like, pay me half on PayPal, then I'll email you the ticket, then you pay me the other half. And it's just a nightmare, you know. I think Eventbrite and, some of these have solutions for that, like transferable tickets, but it just doesn't work the same way. So I think NFT tickets since it's a strict improvement with no downside, I think it's a pretty easy one for us to see in the near future.
Totally, and a point that you also listed on the Twitter thread that I loved was talking about having the historical data, being able to see directly who are the owners of those tickets and the creator having access to that. Because right now when you sell through Ticketmaster or whatever, the artist or oftentimes the people putting on the event that tickets are being sold for, they're not having access to that information. So now if 100 people buy my ticket, I can then airdrop them maybe some kind of commemorative artwork, or I can send them a ticket to my future show. If you hold a ticket to the first one, maybe you get a free ticket to the 10-year anniversary, something like that.
Yeah, and it's also like a badge, right? People want to show like their loyalty. People want to show that they were like, it's a collectible almost, that I was at this concert in 2018, or and like you said, it gives them a direct channel to communicate with people who were verified to be their fans.
I could totally see tickets just us having portfolios of literally thousands of tickets spread across tons of different categories, and eventually, going back to your UX comment, like eventually there'll be better UX layers within wallets or new social media apps where solely based off of like the tickets you have in your wallet, being able to share them in different views. Like I feel like you're gonna have tickets for going to the gym. Like, I have 752 gym tickets, you know what I mean? Or my favorite park near my house. Like I could like scan my phone and get like an NFT for every time I've hung out at that park. And I don't know, just tickets for I could see literally tickets for everything.
You're listening to the Unstoppable Podcast, the go-to place for everyone to learn about the latest innovations in Web3, NFTs, and the decentralized web. Welcome to the metaverse.